Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. So if you are here to find out what is happening right now with price action of Bitcoin and also what kind of scenario to expect next, then as you can see, you are definitely at the right place, because in this video I have prepared some very interesting scenario which could be playing out right now here in the medium short term and also in the upcoming days for Bitcoin. So if that is exactly what you wanted to hear, then please hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So now, starting this here in a daily time frame, I want to show you and also make one thing very clear, because right now I have seen many people talking this being an accumulation phase and price of Bitcoin will be starting a new movement here in this manner. But what I have been saying in my videos, right now this is way too early to say this is an actual accumulation phase, even though we are seeing this relief rally type of price movement. What we have said, unless the price of Bitcoin is not going to break the resistance around this 45,000 and flip it into a proper support, this is way too early to call this an accumulation phase. Because if you look at the example here on the right hand side, this one here, it is a redistribution phase, and here to the downside, this is an accumulation phase. So now, since we are not sure what is actually unfolding, an accumulation or a distribution phase, for that, if we actually manage to flip this 45,000 resistance into support, then I will look this more as an accumulation phase, right, where the price of Bitcoin could be getting gravitated towards this 50 to 55,000 again before choosing a trend direction. But if the price of Bitcoin is going to find a rejection after reaching around this 44,000-45,000 range, then this could be looked as a redistribution phase, exactly just like as shown here in an example. So that's why, guys, that's why unless the price is not going to break and flip this 45 resistance into support, this is still a sign of danger. Because if you have watched my video, you know this 45,000 resistance is a strong line of resistance, not just only for this Y cup accumulation, but also if you look at this one example here, ascending triangle, because we know this ascending triangle here in a daily time frame is considered as a bearish scenario. So if the price of Bitcoin manages to break this resistance around this 45,000, flip it into support, then you can see we will be also breaking the resistance from this upper line of this ascending triangle, which will make this bearish scenario invalid. And after that, we will be also expecting the price of Bitcoin to go at least towards this 0.5 to 0.618 Fibonacci line. Because if you take this Fibonacci retracement from this swing high till the swing low, you can see between this 0.5 and 0.618, which is going to be around this 50,000, 55,000. This is where we could be getting gravitated, because this line are also a very important line for us. Because in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever the price of Bitcoin has shown actual trend reversal here in this manner, it has got approach towards the 0.5, 0.618 Fibonacci line, and only after that it has decided what to do next. Because if you look at this example here, now let me show you why this 0.5 to 0.618 Fibonacci line are so important for us. For that, we have to go back here in 2013, 2014, because if you look at the price structure from this swing high till this swing low, when the price of Bitcoin showed this bigger retracement, you can see we also saw this relief rally, but this relief rally never got a chance to find a proper support above this 0.618, and after that an actual downward trend happened. Again, if you look at this one here from 2017 and 2018, from this swing high till the swing low area, again price retracement, relief rally. This relief rally came across this 0.618 but was unable to find support, and after that you can see we started this actual downtrend. And again here in 2019, similar movement happened from this swing high till this swing low area, retracement, relief rally, came across this 0.618, was not able to find support above it, and after that a trend reversal. Here this one is a bit tricky, because if you look at this price movement here from this swing high till the swing low area, the price of Bitcoin came at this 0.618 Fibonacci line, saw this retracement, and all of a sudden started this new trend here to the upper direction. Because we knew if you hide this one here, we could have also said, hey, this is an actual trend reversal, because in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever we have seen relief rally towards this 0.618, fails to find support, then in most of the cases we have seen an actual trend reversal. Here, similar structure unfolded. Price came across this 0.618, failed to find support, but still, after showing this reversal here to the downside, it managed to start this new rally here today upside. Why? Because if you look at this price movement with a simple moving average from this low till this swing high, where did the price found support? The price found support exactly at this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement area. So if this 0.5 retracement around this, or the golden pocket, would have been broken, then it would have been an actual confirmation of this trend reversal. But we had this retracement, price found support at this 0.5, and then again started this new movement here to the upward direction. Because if you look at this one here, you can see after retesting the 0.5 Fibonacci line, we found a proper support, and after that the price also started this new move here to the upward direction. So now what am I trying to show you here? In our case right now, if you go back to this example, you can see from this top till the bottom area, now the 0.5 and 0.618 Fibonacci line are lying between this 50 to 55,000 price area. So if the price of Bitcoin, right, if the price of Bitcoin manages to see this movement here to the upside, then these lines between this 50,000 to 55,000 is where we could be getting gravitated as soon as we break out of this resistance line for Bitcoin around this 45,000 range. So that's why, guys, this 45,000 is a very, very important line for us. And beside this, guys, let's also find out what exactly is unfolding right now with Bitcoin. So now, before I switch into the chart, I just want to make you aware to all the traders watching this video right now, we have around $8,200 crypto exchange bonus. For example, Bybit is providing around 4,100, which I consider the best one, and also Femex is providing around $4,100 bonus. So the total of $8,200 bonus is provided for you if you sign up using my ref link, and the bonus will be deposited or credited only after your initial deposit. Now let's switch the chart. So for that, I want to look at this price action using this descending broadening wedge, because nothing has changed so far. The upper line from this descending broadening wedge is still acting as a strong line of resistance, because whenever we have got a rejection from this upper line area, after that we have seen a price retracement. So in our case right now, the price of Bitcoin is still getting rejection from the upper line area of this descending broadening wedge. We have to be a bit careful, because we know if there is going to be another retracement, then the price of Bitcoin could be again gravitating towards this rising trend line, right, before finally breaking here to the upper direction in this way. Because we know this rising trend line in the past Bitcoin price action has played a very important role. Once we failed to find support, saw this bigger retracement. So in our case, this 40,000 to 42,000 is a strong line of support. So what we want the price of Bitcoin to do also is to stick around this 40,000 to 42,000 area, because if we do manage to stay around that area, then there could be another attempt to break out of this 45,000 one more time. And not just only this one here, guys. Now let's find out what exactly could be playing out here in a 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin. Because if you look at this price structure using this falling trend line, this falling trend line has played out 1-to-1, because we knew when the price was approaching around this 42,000, we were actually expecting this reversal towards this 40,000 range. It did happen. Price after that showing this new movement, breaking the previous high structure, and now we are seeing this retracement after reaching around this 43,000 area. What does this mean? Because if you look at this example here to the upside, the price of Bitcoin could be showing more of a range bound type of formation here before again trying to break out of this 44 to 45,000 area. So that's why for us it's so important that the price of Bitcoin manages to stay above this 40,000 to 42,000 area. And why am I actually showing you this? Because we know right now, if we look at this price action using this 50 and 20 exponential moving average, we are desperately waiting for this crossover to happen. Because in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever the bullish crossover has unfolded, for example, this was a bullish crossover. Let's remove this one, where the green line or the 20 exponential moving average started appearing above this 50 exponential moving average. Similar scenario unfolded here as well. You can see whenever you see this green line appearing at the top and the blue line, sorry, the red line at the bottom, right? That usually indicates the trend could be showing some really nice impulsive movement. And in our case, since this is the opposite, because the red line is at the top, the green line at the bottom, and this usually happens when the trend is in a downtrend. So in our case, this is still a downtrend, but things might be changing very soon. So that's why if we see this crossover happening where this green line appears at the top and the red line at the bottom, that could trigger another new movement here towards this 50 to 55,000 according to this moving averages as well. So that's why, guys, for us it's so important that the price of Bitcoin remain above this 40,000 range. So these are some of the interesting price movement that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.